Hello students, in this video we are going to look at a world made by atoms by Margaret Cavendish. What if everything you see, everything you feel, everything you are is made of tiny particles, dancing particles? Not a modern physics textbook, not a science podcast, but a poem written in 17th century, written by a 17th century woman who dared to philosophize at a time when women weren't supposed to. So today we are unpacking a world made by atoms, a poem that is equal parts natural philosophy, cosmology, and quite intellectual rebellion. Meet the poet. Let us discuss a bit about Margaret Cavendish. Before we dive into the poem, let's meet its author. Margaret Cavendish, later known as the Duchess of Newcastle, was born in 1623 in England. She was a writer, philosopher, and scientist at a time when the Royal Society of London, the most prestigious scientific institution in England, did not admit women. She didn't let that stop her. In 1653, she published Poems and Fancies, a groundbreaking collection that used poetry as a vehicle for natural philosophy. She was fascinated by one central question: what is the universe made of? And her answer drew heavily from atomism, um, or, or later called atomic theory. An ancient theory she encountered through her reading Lucretius, Epicurus, and through her proximity to thinkers like Thomas Hobbes and Rene Descartes. What is atomism? Here's the background you need. Atomism is a philosophical idea originating from the ancient Greek thinkers Leucippus and Democritus, and later popularized by the Roman poet Lucretius. That all matter of the universe is composed of tiny invisible particles called atoms. These atoms move through empty space and combine in different ways to form everything we experience. In the 17th century, this idea was experiencing a revival. Philosophers and scientists were questioning the old Aristotelian model of the universe, and atomism offered a radical materialistic alternative. Cavendish was deeply engaged with this debate, but she had her own twist on it, as we will see. So let's read the poem first in full. Small atoms of themselves a world may make, as beings subtle and of every shape, and as they dance about fit places take, and bodies frame although no order hake. For when we build a house of brick and stone, we lay them even every one by one, but nature when she builds she sets nothing even, being too subtle and too swift for men. Her buildings such cramped work that one cannot discern the mortar, nor the bricks from that. So mixed they are that they seem all of one piece. Nature builds not as we do, with stone. For nature's buildings last forevermore, unless she please or alter or restore. But man's work crumble, into dust they fall, small atoms making and destroying all. So this is the poem. So we'll start analysis of a stanza by stanza analysis of this poem. So stanza 1, the dance of atoms. Small atoms of themselves a world may make, as being subtle as of every shape, and as they dance about fit places take, and bodies frame although no order hake. Cavendish opens boldly. Atoms can make a world by themselves. Notice the word subtle. It means both fine, small, and clever. The atoms aren't just physical, they have an almost intelligent quality. They dance, they find their fit places, and they build bodies, meaning physical form structures matter. The phrase, although no order hake, using archaic hake, meaning to disturb or to disorder, is crucial. Cavendish is saying even without obvious order, atoms still create structure. This is deeply philosophical point. The universe doesn't need a divine architect imposing order from outside. Atoms are self-organized. So, in the second stanza, here you see nature versus human building.